do a big unboxing today of the We Are Memory Keepers Revolution die cutting and embossing machine. And it's huge. It does not fit in this screen right now. So let's unbox it so it's a little more manageable. So I'm just going to do this a little bit off camera just because it's kind of hard to. So we have this. Ooh, silica gel. Lunch for later. Just kidding. Okay. And then I gotta try to get this big piece out. Hold on. Okay. Then I have to move this over here. So, very well packed. Lots of styrofoam. Okay. There we go. Okay. So here is the machine. So it says on the side, embossing and cutting, 6-inch. Okay, so now I will actually get the manual. This stuff out of the bag. So let me just move it over for a minute so I can show you what's in here. So we have the die cut, not a cutting surface, it says. Okay. There's the manual. This is, it says emboss, not a cutting surface. Magnetic mat. And platform, also not a cutting surface. Okay. So we open it up. It's a pretty simple guide. It includes the revolution machine, got it, the die cutting plate, embossing plate, magnetic plate, and platform. We got all 4 of those. The handle installation. So I think I'm going to need an Allen key. Oh no, they gave me one. We're all good. So here's the handle. And we have a little bag of parts here, just with 3 more things in it. So you take the nut and then the little screw and you put that inside the nut like so. Then I need the Allen key. You put it in here. And it goes on the back of here. Oops, and I gotta turn the machine to the right side here. Here we go. So this goes on here like this. Push that in, and very easy. It's just one little nut and bolt here. Oops. Getting it all screwed in. There we go. And pull that out. Okay. Let's see if it turns. It does. It's not going to fall off. It's good. So, cutting instructions. So this is the die cutting plate, and then you would put the cutting die in between, then the paper, then the magnetic mat, then the platform. Okay. So let's get all this stuff together. So I have, I'll put this little Allen key over here. So I have this die. This is the, I've already opened it. It's, I've actually used it on my Sizzix already. And it's a card, like a stitching card. So you can do like cross stitching or what have you, see? So it's actually called the stitch card. Okay, if you're looking for this stitch card, I got it at lovecrafts.com. So I'm just going to set this up the right way here. So first we need the platform, which we have. Then we need the magnetic mat, and it's going to be this side up, I guess. Yes. We'll line that up. Then you take your paper, which I need to grab some. This. And I need to just cut it down here. Cut it down a little bit. Let's make sure I haven't chosen to cut it down too much. No, we're good. Okay. So let's just go to the 5 inches. again, I'll just check. Yeah, okay, we're good. Move the cutter out of the way. Okay, so now paper goes on top of the magnetic mat. Then we need the dye. This is so sticky. I almost feel like it's not supposed to lift off. Would that make sense that you'd leave it on here? Does that make sense? Think. How would that affect things? Yeah, maybe you do just leave it on here. Let me see if that works. I'm such a newbie here. My goodness. Oh yeah, it's really nice. Yay, it's not going to move around. That magnet is there. That's great. Okay, so then we need the die cutting plate. So we leave the embossing thing here. We don't use that for anything right now. So then the die cutting plate, we put that up on top. Now we roll through the machine. For best results, roll the plate back and forth through the machine. Okay. And it specifically says applicable materials: paper, cardstock, and EVA craft foam. Anything else? Oh, those are embossing instructions. I'll come back to that. I do have an embossing plate. Okay, so let's give it a try here. So for best results, we've got to go both ways. Oh, this feels really creepy. Hold on. I feel nervous. Am I doing this wrong? Die cut. Yeah, that's right. And it's the right side up, I think. Maybe not. Actually, maybe that's right. Maybe it's supposed to like go that direction. Maybe it doesn't even matter, but it feels better right now. I don't like it. Nope, doesn't feel right. Hold on. Maybe it does need to come off this card. Oh, but it is cutting. Oh, I shouldn't have lifted this up. Okay, can I lay it back down in the right spot? Let's see. Yeah, I can actually. Makes it a heck of a lot easier with the magnet to do that. Let me just line it exactly. Okay. Why does it feel like it's too thick to go through here? Does that make sense to anyone? Okay, here we go. It feels pretty weird, but I'm gonna do it. Okay, so we're through, and now we have to go this way. Okay, now it's getting easier. Maybe it was just because it's the first time I've used this. Yeah, okay. It's fine. This is just a nervous, I'm just a nervous Nelly. That's all. Okay, so now let's move the machine out of the way for a sec and see what happened. Oh, yay, look, it worked. So here we go. So this is the whole point of the card. Okay, so it does mark the magnetic mat. Does that matter? I don't think so. Okay, so yeah, here's the stitch card. So now you can cross stitch on this, and you also have this really nice frame. So I'm pretty excited about that. And also, you know, your scrap piece of paper, if you wanted to use that as a frame for something, you could. Okay, so that is that. We did it. Wow. Yeah, that really marks up the magnetic mat. I'm confused a little bit. But I guess that's pretty much a magnet, so it doesn't really matter. It's like, you know, it's going to be a little bit soft, like any magnet. Embossing instructions. So the platform, then we take this off. We use the embossing plate. Then we need to put the paper inside an embossing folder, and then we use the die cutting plate. Let me grab an embossing folder. Sorry, I decided like so last minute to make this video. I just winging it. I'm just winging it. Let's grab something kind of cool. So that's nice. let's try this one. Is this a folder? Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay, so here's the pattern. I'll open this up. Let's just try it with the same cardstock scrap that we have. Maybe this one. There we go. And then I'll just probably just snip off the excess here, mostly. Okay. So now we laid this down here. Then we need the die cutting plate, which is over here. The scary one that makes it feel like it's too thick. Okay. Get the bag out of the way. So just pull this over here, move this out of the way. Here we go. So now let's do this again. This one feels like it's not thick enough. It's weird. Let's see if that worked. I have a feeling, oh, it did. Oh my goodness, did it ever. Wow, that's amazing. It's so pretty. Okay, so I'm super happy with this machine. So I guess the only awkward thing was the first time I tried putting it through. It just felt like it was a little too thick, but I know whenever I see people like doing this, it always kind of looks like something's about to explode. So I think that's normal. So yeah, I'm happy with this. I think it's a fun machine. So thank you for checking out this video. Just a quick one, just to look at this machine. It's going to work perfectly for what I want it for, which was primarily this, but I do have several other things I want to try with it. So have a lovely day. All of my social media information is down below in the description box, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.